So we've got a lot of monsters coming in that are trying to dip us in lava here. Obviously we don't want that to happen, but I especially don't want that to happen. Look at me, I'm in the game. We played this demo a while ago, but now that the game is fully released, the dev was kind enough to give me a skin in the game. So much appreciated for that. But again, you know, monsters coming in, so what we're gonna do is mine into these blocks here, reveal some potential gems, and then snake around here in a way that's gonna make it difficult for them to rip me out of our little safe space. But now that we've uncovered a lot of gems, we can select some of them that's gonna help with defense. Like this obsidian here, penetrates walls, is homing, and it gives them a debuff. Also, because there's two of them right next to each other, we choose it and it actually levels up to 2. And we could use something else here, like a diamond that actually does penetrate walls and is a sharpshooter, so it just has massive range. It can see all the way to the start here. Plus, we can make that level 2, so that's gonna be good. And it actually gives us 2 gems towards merging into a better gem, like a garnet. Also, because yours truly is an engineer in this game, which is a little ironic, I'm not gonna lie, we actually do get a prism turret. So we can choose that to be somewhere, but let's think about where we're gonna set up our path. I think if we wrap around down here and then go up and around these little gaps in the walls, maybe something like this or something like this, then that seems like a pretty good path to take. And if we're gonna be wrapping up here, let's just go ahead and get our prism turret right at the beginning. So we spawn it right there and it's ready to go with a whole bunch of bonuses. Can't miss, penetrate walls, and it's a detector. Plus it levels up. I think this is going to help out a great deal. Some slimes are already getting obliterated by the diamond, but sometimes those miss, but our turret doesn't miss. So we did it, and now we level up, so we do have a chance to find level 2 gems. And I am super happy about it. Look at the little guy jump. I am absolutely not biased at all. I don't know what you're talking about, but we're actually finding a lot of level 2 gems here. We are gonna have to break through one of these to keep going, so let's break through this one. But I think we could also use some more blocks at the beginning, so we can actually place blocks on existing ones to discover more potential gems. And then we can dig one more. Ooh, this emerald would be good to have at the beginning because it gives poison. So we can go ahead and pick that one. More water is revealed, but that'll be okay. And then some rubies coming through here are gonna be good. They don't have a lot of area. I would actually prefer this to be kind of more on the corner, but having this amethyst see all the way over here with ricochets, that sounds fun. Now we just gotta mine the couple of, I don't even know what these are, larvae? Gross. But the ricochets are just going like crazy, and they do not get very far at all. But now the next wave is flying, so they can just skip a whole bunch of water nonsense. But let's just keep snaking our way through here because it keeps us pretty well defended. And here's a ruby that's on the corner. Plus it'll just affect all of these blocks this particular wave because of all the flying enemies. Now one more would be good to have, the sapphire maybe. We should see how close we're getting to combinations, and we do need that sapphire for making tanzanite. So yes, now we just have to hope that the flying enemies aren't too dangerous for us. They do take quite a few more hits, which isn't great. They are making it pretty far through. Ooh, but the ruby destroyed that one, and destroyed that one. And we leveled up, yes! So this ruby's actually really good for finishing off low health enemies. We're making it pretty far through here. Ooh, level 3 gem, nice. But we should probably get some more defenses up here on the path. And we can also fill in some of the water tiles so flying enemies can't go through there anymore. Oh, and there's a level 3 topaz. That is everything that we need for the tanzanite, which actually all of them are kind of close together. I didn't realize that. Stuns and damages a single enemy, but that's still gonna be good. And if we merge that right up here, then that should keep it in range of everything else, especially the high damage diamond. So we merge that right up there, and now we have tanzanite, which is glowing really blue. Dabba-dee-da-doo. And it looks like we have also found some peridot, which is good for making indicolite, but that actually uses a tanzanite. Interesting. It also destroys itself and spawns azurite traps on all adjacent walkable tiles. I think having traps are gonna be good, especially because that covers a lot of tiles. Now let's start the wave and deal with, what even are these? Little imps? Oh, goblins, close enough. They have some evasion, but thankfully we're dealing with them, although there is a lot of them. Also, you're not really destroying yourself, are you? Oh wait, that was the upgraded thing, but we did good. Now Not even close. Although now is a boss round, so we should definitely prepare some defenses around. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Get back there. I wanted to place this right here. Fine, it's not like it's gonna hurt anything. Let's just keep going through down here. Getting them all backwards. Okay, now we're finding some good things. Ooh, here we go. More rubies, which lets us make a garnet. Where's the rest of those? Up there. Well, I think it's gonna be best done on this corner because we're not keeping the ruby. So we can choose that. It's level 2. Now we can make a garnet, which honestly might be better up here. But we also lose some really high damage items here. But I think it also keeps a giant radius as well. It's got slightly less range than the diamond, but this will be okay. Although merging it on the obsidian would give it better view, so let's put it right there. Perfect, we have a garnet. And we can still choose one more gem to keep. We are gonna need some defenses down here. And looking ahead, we do have some stealth enemies coming up. Our turret has a little bit of a perception radius. Oh, it actually leveled up to 3. Awesome. But from what I remember last time, the stealth reveal does not last forever, so we're gonna need one of those down here. And this opal's actually in a really good spot. So yes, take it. Okay, hopefully we can deal with the boss slime, but the Tanzanite is actually hitting the enemies here. So there is a lot of ads, but oh my gosh, they're getting obliterated so well because of that garnet. Wow, boss is taking a lot of damage. The ruby can't quite take it out this time, but the opal can still attack. Uh-oh. Oh, they actually reached me, and now they're bringing me to the lava. Stop it. Stop doing that. Okay, we're okay. Now it's just the boss left, but we're still kind of just there, and our foot is twitching or something. Oh, good, we survived. And now we get a boss reward. There's an attack conduit, which looks like if we got 2 of these, then we would do a fusion. Power circle, damage dealing AoEs are larger, so that affects the garnet and the ruby. The synthesizer is unique and has something with core. Starter gems gain a gem ability to combine with another gem of the same type and level, up to level 6. Combining gem also gains a permanent buff, more range. This might help our turret, because our turret can actually copy the abilities of another gem, although I feel like there's better gem abilities than this. Why don't we go ahead and do a reroll? High roller, so we get an ability. Reroll the choosable gems, once per wave. I do like the sound of that. Or level up a chosen starter gem. Oh, that would also help us get good merging things. But this is once per wave and this only has 3 uses, so let's take the reroll. You know me, just rolling the odds. Ooh, 2 level 3 gems. Okay, let's cut up this way. And our next special enemy is the stealth one. I feel like we might need a reveal in here, but hopefully we don't. But we can also just, you know, trap the entrance a little bit better. Oh, hold on, there's 2 things that we can take. This emerald here, oh, we have to take that and the sapphire down here to make the aquamarine. Slow enemies hit with homing projectiles that ricochet off walls. That is a lot. And also extra fire rate for each adjacent water block. We definitely want more water blocks in that case, but we're for sure taking the sapphire here and the emerald up here. Now we can merge all of them. Down here, I think, is gonna be the best one. So we merge all of that, and then hopefully this aquamarine keeps us safe as we're fighting a whole bunch of snails. The immortal snails finally found me. And they are certainly taking a lot more damage than anything else typically does. We're getting through a few random ones, but hopefully the ruby can finish them off. Okay, it's not doing too well there at finishing them off. So they might actually reach me, oh dear, but there's not many left. Unless the aquamarine finishes them off. Oh, hello. Oh no, they actually grabbed me. Stop it, go away. Come on, homing projectiles, hurry. Oh, they didn't work. But the opal should, thank you, little birthstone you. Okay, but now we're actually at wave 7 with the red caps. I thought these might have been gnomes, which there was a lot of people that wanted elves the last time I played this, and I'm not sure what that's about. But we should definitely replace some of the gems that we used to merge up here, so we can place them up here. Oh, level 3 right in that spot, that's perfect. And then over here, more level 3s. And I don't really want to lose the water blocks that this thing has because it boosts the attack rate. So we can dig around here. Oh, sorry, blue level 3 gem, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it again. But this should be fine. And there's other things that we can take, really? Do I have to take this one? I would have to take this one and the topaz over here. Maybe we can get a different level 3 emerald, but I'm for sure taking this one. And there's another level 2 diamond that can go towards making a, what even is that? Padparadsha? That is just Keep making stuff up, I guess. It can reach all the way up here, but its attack speed is kind of slow. We took one. Why don't we re-roll these? Yes, and that diamond ended up in a much better spot now. This is better, although we did open up a path that they can fly through, which is a little risky, but thankfully we don't have flying enemies. We just got invisible little red caps. But our turret does have revealing abilities, so that's gonna help. And the explosions now that they're visible should also help. Oh, but sure enough, they did go invisible again. So nothing can really hit them until the opal sees them again, which thankfully it does all the way up here. And the diamond can snipe them from there, but now nothing is revealing them. So they have no problem picking me up and trying to shuffle me out of here. Stop it. Just hit them real hard. There we go. Oh, but the next one picked me up. Gotta get through these guys a lot quicker than this. Oh dear, he's invisible again. Please hurry. We're right by the lava. Oh dear, get rid of those last two. Get rid of them, get rid of them. Now! Oh no, we did lose some health. Oh, we actually got a core augment. So there's the synthesizer again. Starter gems gain ability to reposition them. That might help put them in a better spot. But I kind of like where our gems are at so far, so let's take the synthesizer. So we could take this one and then combine it with another gem of the same type and level, which actually is another way of upgrading the gems. It's like long distance merging when they're close together. All right, we definitely saw a weak point up in here where nothing was really being detected. And we have an enemy coming up that has flying and stealth. So we for sure need to close off here, and then let's try to get some visibility things on this corner, and then we'll keep going through. We need to get back up to the range of the turret. And of course, there's level 3 gems in the way, but you know what? That is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Although I think we need to go up a little bit more here, so why don't we trash this one also? Oh, a level 3 diamond. Okay, an opal showed up over here, which is actually a pretty good spot. So we gotta pick this one, and having a ruby right here would actually be really helpful. Oh, but that would open up all of this for a flying enemy. But the citrine is actually in a really good spot. So now we go against dark stumps, which have a little bit of speed to them, but not a lot of health. Oh, but they heal. That's bad. Thankfully, the stuns is working, and the ruby damage and everything is damaging them because they can't be invisible anymore. Not that they ever could, thankfully, but we are getting through a lot of them. Come on, citrine. Nice. Ah, they reached. But we're not gonna make it all the way to the lava. Oh, good. This is really snaking around nicely. So let's go up one more here, over this way, kill that one, and then up through here. Now we have a lot of gems close to the beginning again. Okay, this level 2 ruby we definitely need, so we're gonna take that. Oh, I didn't realize our prism turret was at level 5 already. And actually, why don't we take this opal over here also? It is gonna open up quite a few tiles for flying enemies, but the buff is going to hit this prism turret as well. So I think that's worth it. And we can combine the opals over here too, but I don't think we need to. And these aren't flying enemies, so we don't gotta worry about it. Our turret has a buff, and we got a whole bunch of hogs coming in without any riders. Some war pigs, I guess is their actual name, but that is also a lot of them. Oh my gosh, the aquamarine better pick up the pace here. And sadly, the garnet is being interrupted by the blocks here, so we might have to fix that. There they reach me, and they have a lot of speed, bringing us all the way back, but they are not getting very far. At least we can get them on the return route. Is it worth opening this up for the garnet to shoot through if there's also flying enemies? I don't think so. Unless we got gems right here, because I'm pretty sure it can shoot through gems. But it's not our problem right now. We have a Cyclops boss coming in, 7 of them. Let's think about this. We definitely have a weak spot down here that needs to be dealt with. So hopefully we can get a lot of defenses around here, and maybe something back in this spot that was here. I feel like we just gotta try and boost what we have. And this corridor could definitely use some more. And then this corner as well, over through here. Okay, lots of choices, lots of merging potential, but it's also for stuff we already have, and I'm trying to show off a whole bunch of things. But some of these mergings need something I haven't seen yet, like iolite? What even does that? Oh, this lazurite actually sounds like a lot of fun. We need a level 3 amethyst, but we can take 2 level 2 amethysts over here. Oh, and apparently combining them just takes a level. It doesn't automatically destroy it. Well, that's a plus. But we won't worry about that right now because we still have to deal with the boss, which thankfully I don't think they're particularly fast. They just have a lot of defense, which we do have some things that strip away their defense. And also stuns work all the same. Lots of damage to a whole bunch of enemies because they're walking by the ruby and they're still coming in here. Oh dear, they're making it pretty far, but the aquamarine does a lot of damage. That garnet is trying, very trying, but the prism turret is helping. Pick me up. Come on, get rid of them. They do not have a lot of health anymore, so we're getting rid of a lot of their numbers here, but now they're leaving the aquamarine. But they still have to walk by the ruby, and I don't think they're making it past that. Hopefully not. Oh, they made it past. Come on, one more. That's all that's left. Yes! We're safe from the Cyclops. More rewards, including the Joker. Although it looks like a companion cube. Oh, this is crazy. Destroy all tier 1 gems on the map. Gain a crystallized gem with 100% of their combined levels and buffs? Wow. And it can copy the abilities of another gem? That is insane. And then Amylite gem become available to discover from ore? What does that even mean? Oh wait, this has gotta be Amylite, and it can be used as a stand-in for merging gems. Oh, this is huge. We're taking the Joker. Okay, now next wave is flying and stealth, so we definitely gotta place some more blocks here. Gotta close off a few more channels, and I think that was the only one actually. And do we have enough stealth reveals through here? We need something right in here. Oh, but there's a level 4 gem, because we do have a slight chance to discover those. But we also gotta keep pressing through and getting ourselves in a safe spot. Oh, there's the Amylite gems. But there's also a level 3 emerald that we need to make jade. Attacks hit mobs instantly and applies poison. This is gonna be good for the enemies that fall back into stealth. So why don't we take this one and then merge it up here to get that poison right away. Beautiful. And then I really want one of these Amylites. I don't think it can do some damage. Not a lot though. And at least it'll give us some sort of defense at the end of all this. So here we go, 30 spirits. Thankfully they are discovered extremely quickly, and the garnet's actually taking care of them in great deal. At least damaging a lot of them. Okay, now they're going across the water there, which doesn't really get them out of range of any gems. And there's plenty of opals along the path that they're still getting revealed. Except for through here. Kind of forgot about that, but at least there's an opal up here that can discover them to great effect, but they're still kind of getting out of range of the prism. And there they go, they reached me. Oh dear. But we did take out half of them, I think, on the way here. Oh, but that invisibility just has the worst timing. So now we're just sad the whole way back. I mean, can you really blame me for that? But at least, okay, we're taking care of the ones that are carrying me. Just gotta get through a few more. Last one, yes! I think that one actually forgot to pick me up there. Okay, that was a lot better. And by that, I mean we, got rid of them. Now we just gotta get through all of this down here. There's a lot of level 3 gems right here, but we still need an opal up in here to discover things. And we're just going down around the outside all this way. We got some more Amylites. They're actually higher level. Still no opals over here though. We got 3 different levels of obsidian here. What's with that? Okay, this ruby here is in a good spot to defend this little corridor. And we'll keep another Amylite, this time the level 3 one. So what we're fighting now is, what in the world is that name? Mudcat Swarix? Blink 1 tile. Oh, great. So they're really speeding through things. That's not great. They're still taking a lot of damage, but they are also scurrying by a lot of defense. We're still whittling down through them, but there's actually a lot left over. Oh my goodness. Stop blinking while carrying me. Come on, Aquamarine, take him out, take him out. Oh, poison, please. Okay, getting through them. They don't have a lot of health, but they really blink through the rest of the maze. I'm putting all this work in, you're just skipping right by it. That's so rude. Oh no, we did take a little bit of damage. We're still doing kind of good overall though. Okay, now we made it to the last little corner of the map. So let's just do a bit more of a snaking pattern. Oh, that's it. Amethyst right here, definitely want this. And then a regular amethyst right here can be picked up for the, where to go? The bloodstone here, because we should be able to transform this amylite into what we need, which is a level 1 peridot. So that's gonna be good to do. Choose a valid target. It's like this, right? Or do we have to choose another gem that exists? How does this work? Target a gem to transform this into a gem needed in target gem's merges. So if we choose the level for ruby, transform into a needed ingredient to merge this gem. Yes. And transform into peridot. Yes. Oh, it actually gives us both of these. I didn't realize that. Oh, and this removes stealth on hit? That actually might be better than the bloodstone. Yeah, we're definitely taking the Lazurite. Keep shooting to 12 fixed directions with unlimited range is also insane. Is it actually gonna be better there? It's kind of off in the corner, so I think it is gonna be better here. So there we go, we got Lazurite. So hopefully we get through these 12 stairs okay. Oh no, it's blocked by the walls? Well, that doesn't help. I would've put it up here then. At least we don't gotta worry about them being invisible, I guess. And they still gotta get through there. But man, those homing shots really are not reliable. But, okay, now it's hitting. And they're very whittled down. But they actually reached me. This is happening a lot more often than I would like, even if we are taking care of them. Slowly but surely taking care of them. But man, that poison damage does not last as long as I would like. Come on, we're almost to the end of the maze. Explode them. Yes, keep going. Oh no, we're at the lava. No, get me out of here. Oh, we made it. That was so much more damage. Now we can get an archetype augment. Choose an archetype augment if your maze is ready? What does that even mean? Postpone, architect oath, or reject. Or not reject, reject. So we just do not do anything like that. When mining or placing, reveal ores on the nearest valid blocks equal to twice your max actions. Limits usable actions to 2. Oh, that's concerning, but we have built up a really good maze here. We can take this. The architect oath, which is also, is that another reference? I'm an engineer and we're taking the oath of an architect. Kinda having an identity crisis here. So we only get 2 actions for mining or placing blocks, but once we do, we get to reveal so much more gems. That is insane. We could also definitely use some more gems right down here. That is so many to pick from, and we have so many options to merge with, including the bloodstone actually, but also an iron rose, none of which are in a good spot to use that. But I guess we can take this one because this bean here won't hurt anything, I think. But I guess we can take this peridot here and then put the bloodstone up here where the ruby was. So now we have both of those right here. And we can still keep 1 gem, which this topaz can start to make hematite. We definitely need more going on this corner, so we'll do that. All right, what are we finding next? Golems? Some really weird looking golems. Or golems, as I used to say, and that upset a lot of people. But thankfully, they're not fast, and that's our biggest help right now, because we do have some hard-hitting things, but they also do have quite a bit of defense, and they block damage too, which thankfully some of our gems go through their block, and defense, I think. They're pretty hardy, aren't they? I don't like this anymore. I really don't like this anymore. I'm not sure our gems are doing enough here. Come on, Bloodstone. You need to do way better than that, Bloodstone. And we have no defenses down here. Hey, fellas, how you doing? Oh, you're gonna take me somewhere? Okay, that's whatever, I guess. Just gotta get dragged through all of this, and we have not done a lot of damage to these things. How can they block so much damage? Our emerald is only doing 1 damage to them. That is so rude. I don't know where the gems are that are hitting right through them, but they need to do a lot more damage here. 151 is hardly anything to these guys. And I can't look at them either, for whatever reason. But can we please do more damage here? This is not gonna feel good. Not at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're right at the lava. We're killing some of them, but oh, we're right at the lava. No, 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 no! I'll be back or something. Oh man, we made it so far, but we got taken down by the golems. But I still had a lot of fun, and I'm sure a lot of you just enjoyed seeing me get thrown into lava. I know a certain engineer that definitely would. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed more of Gem Miner TD. And there is more maps with their own twists that we can test out here. So if that's something you guys want to see, then be sure to let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern.